Look at that. It will pop up. The wheel just came off the ground.
Infinit Ryda.
Oh yes, baby, yes, yes, yes. I've had my Hammer Performance 1250 upgrade in Harley here for since February of 2020, so I'd say about 2.5 years or so, roughly, give or take a couple days, a month. So I feel like I'm at a point to where I can close these vents on the top of my helmet so that y'all ain't getting so much wind noise, if it was picking up wind noise. I don't know if it even was, but I feel like I'm at a point where I can give y'all my long-term review on this 1250 conversion kit. So let's do that after I hit that corner. All right, so let's talk about this Hammer Performance kit. So Harley here was originally XL883, and this is a 2007 Harley-Davidson Sportster 883. But of course I did the Hammer Performance 1250 upgrade. Now, what did that do for me? Number one, it helped me keep the bike a lot longer, because an 883, it has enough power depending on what you're doing with the motorcycle, but because of what I'm used to, how I ride and stuff like that, I was starting to get a little bit comfortable or bored, or I don't know what to call it. Like, I didn't get bored with it because I love the sound, but I wanted a little bit more power out of my 883. And I didn't purchase a 1200 initially because I got a really good deal on this. And to be honest, the 1250 kit, like if you get an 883 and put a 1250 kit in it, it's going to do a lot more for you than if you just get a 1200, because of the way the 883 is geared. Since I've upgraded the bike, I have a lot more fun on it. It's much more power, especially due to my weight. I'm like 220, 225, 230 if I had some ice cream today. Vegan ice cream, that is. But if I had some of that, then, you know, maybe 230. And the bike does not lack in power at all. Now, Sportsters have that low-end torque and grunt anyway, but with this 1250 kit, it completely changed the bike. It like made it a whole new animal. I've ridden with bigger bikes with larger motors. I've ridden with touring bikes. I've ridden with some naked bikes, some Ducati, some stuff like that. I've ridden with all different type of bikes since I've gotten this kit, and I'm able to keep up without any problems. Now, I haven't ridden with no crazy super sports because I feel like that's just irrelevant. I could probably keep up to like 100 miles per hour, but them things are ridiculous, and they're just rockets. For the most part, once you get the kit, oh, I don't know if I should have done that. You're able to basically go out and ride with whatever you want. You won't get bored with the power, and I feel like it's a solid kit. I haven't had any issues out of this, knock on wood, if there's any wood around here, knock on tank. It's a reliable system. I mean, I suggest everyone who's riding on an 883 to upgrade their engine and do some type of performance to it. So why not do a Hammer Performance 1250 kit? Or even Harley has an upgraded kit where you can upgrade the motor. You could do that if you like, but I'm definitely satisfied with the performance of this bike. Previously, when you were on the highway and you're at those high speeds, it felt like, you know, you were pulling for that power. You were really ripping on it to get it to go. Now it doesn't do that, and I'm gonna show you that here in a second. So since I gotta run to Publix to get my green juice, we're gonna hop on the highway and blow down one exit so I can pick me up some green juice. All right. So as you can see, the bike pulls in literally every gear. It never stops pulling. Before, when it was an 883, when you get up to these speeds, you didn't have as much power to get it keep pulling. So right now I can roll off. If I roll in, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it threw me back in my seat. It'll pull all the way up until wherever you want it to pull. I'm not gonna get ridiculous out here. But the bike just non-stops, continuously will pull. And I know a lot of people be like, oh, the Sportster can't do those higher speeds. I'm gonna tell you, yes it can. It's pulling right now. It just non-stop pulls. No matter what gear you're in, it will continue to pull. So it made the Sportster a whole lot funner. Like, I enjoy my time on it so much more. I enjoyed my time on it when it was an 883, but now that it's a 1250, I really enjoy my time on it. Like, it's surprised so many people. Like, I'll be riding with some people and I'll hit it and take off, and they'll be like surprised, like, what in the hell is in that bike? Like, because it takes off. It will literally light some other bikes up. I mean, I'll say this bike will light up a couple Softails, because you got to think about it. The Sportster is a smaller frame motorcycle. It's a lot lighter. It's got a 1250 in here now. The gearing is extremely aggressive. Basically, I turned my Harley-Davidson Sportster cruiser into a performance cruiser, because that's kind of what it is now. Look at that. It will pop up. The wheel just came off the ground. It will literally wheelie off of straight throttle without popping the clutch. Like, it'll power wheelie if I really wanted to. Not, I mean, it might not get it all the way up to where you'll hit like a balance point. Not that I know shit about that, because I can't wheelie. I literally clench my butthole together anytime the wheel comes off the ground. But this baby will power wheelie up. I've had the wheel come off the ground quite a few times on accident just from ripping on the throttle. It also made the bike sound freaking amazing. Like, this thing sounds so aggressive. No, it didn't do nothing for handling, because it don't have nothing to do with that, but come on. Oh my goodness, you're not going to go? I need you to get out the way, man. So if you have any questions whatsoever about the Hammer Performance Kit, the 1250 in particular, comment down below. If I'm able to make a video to answer your question, I will. If not, I'll just respond by responding to your comments. If I don't respond timely enough, just hit me up on Instagram. I'll be glad to answer anyone's questions. I'm about to run in here and pick me up some green juice, because I haven't had any in a few weeks, and I've become quite addicted to it. But if you have not seen my Sportster before, that is it right there. If you want to see a more in-depth video about the Sportster, then definitely scroll through the channel. You'll find something on there. I got these headphones up kind of loud in here. That's all I'm hearing right now is music. But yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and again, comment down below. I'll check you out in that next one. Oh, there we go. I didn't think it wanted to work for a second. Put it in my bag. All right, thank you.